So apparently Andrew Tate is back in jail. Andrew and Tristan Tate. This video is an hour long, and I'm not watching it for a whole hour. We're gonna skim around a little bit, but I'm interested to see what exactly they talk about. It was supposedly a 24-hour stream. So, I'm pretty sure this is just a sneak peek in their behavior or what their day-to-day life was. Sharing their first-hand experience of what it was like, or what the day-to-day looked like when they were sitting in real jail. So I'm gonna check this out, and I'm gonna let y'all know how I feel about it. Let's get it.
Just take a look at this. This is Andrew Tate's and Tristan Tate's first hour in jail that they streamed.
Back in jail, old friend.
It's super authentic. This is exactly how jail feels.
This is bigger than jail. And
I told you it was fake jail.
no cockroaches. So
Yeah. Let's
do a difference of the rooms.
Because people are listening. One, there are no cockroaches, because I didn't want to put cockroaches in my house, because then they'd infest the house and it'd be very hard to kill them. So there are no roaches here. The original jail had roaches. Two, the original jail we had a television with a few channels, most of them in Romanian. Now instead of a television, we have a screen where we can see ourselves. And on the screen we can see ourselves. We also have viewers, and we may be opening up to questions at some point. And that's our entertainment instead of having a television.
This area is twice as big.
This area is too big, but there's nothing we can do about it. We're by ourselves. We have no cellmates. No one else is going to come into this jail, certainly not during this 24-hour emergency meeting. And our bathroom is just behind the cameras. There's a tiny toilet separated by a door. But that's very authentic, because in actual jail we had a bathroom door we could go and do business anyway. So if we exit for a minute or two, that's just...
Well, that's different, because here in the U.S., at least from the ones I've seen, you don't have a bathroom door. The bathroom is just in the middle of everything. So if you got to pee, if you got to poop, you're in it. You're in there with them, unless you got a cell by yourself. But I doubt anyone's got a cell by themselves. Unless they're just that aggressive, you know.
Jail slippers.
You do have the authentic jail slippers.
Are you jealous?
No, because I didn't wear them even
I'm
in
a
jail.
prisoner.
I said they were ugly even when we were in jail. And I told you to stop wearing them. And they even have the original pen scribbling when you scribble on them from jail. Also, because we're under judicial control, tomorrow morning at 11, me and Andrew do have to go to a police station to sign a piece of paper. Now, we will not be using our phones. We'll be put in the back of a car, driven to the police station and driven straight back here. Again, very authentic to the real jail experience, as we often were escorted to go to court, the doctors, police would take us places. So we are actually going to a police station tomorrow. Guards will be searching the cell while we're at the police station, and then we will be immediately thrown back in here. No access to our phones, no access to technology. Why are we doing this?
Bro, this is jail. This is jail. What did we do? We walked back and forth. I tell you what I did. I smoked cigarettes.
The authentic jail ashtray, as you know, is the lid from a top of a jar of instant coffee. Obviously.
Of course. I know that very well.
One thing I respect about their relationship, though, is that Tristan said in an interview they offered to let him go and keep Andrew Tate in the jail. But he sat there and he said, I'm not going anywhere without my brother. That is real brotherhood right there. Blood or no blood, which they are blood, is that I'm not going anywhere without my brother. Wherever my brother is, that's where I want to be. I really love unity. Unity is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing. I feel like that's how friendship should be, and that's how a marriage should be between like you and your woman, or between you and your brother, is that whether you're up or you're down, you're in this together. And until things are right, or until things get figured out, you're willing to go through the mud to come out the other side clean and still be as, as unified as you was before you got clean, if that makes sense.
I feel like we're going to set a trend, Andrew.
Good, the bad, the ugly. Still together.
I feel like people are going to start recreating jail and doing jail time on the internet. But as with everything, we are super cool and we did it first. Just yesterday I was smoking a $2,000 cigar, lit with a DuPont. A $60,000 lighter I just purchased. Today, back to jail cigarettes, old reliable plastic big lighter. We have kids and shit as well. 3 months.
What are the good things about jail?
What, this jail? Now we're in jail?
Jail. What's the good things about jail? No women are stressing us. No one's blowing up our phones. We have no phones. No stress.
Is that a good thing? There's a cigarette under my pillow. Whoever was setting up this jail put a cigarette under my pillow.
Better smoke it then.
Well, I know the rules.
Find a cigarette, you have to smoke it.
This is hotter than jail because there's no air conditioning. And it's
Jail is
Romanian
cold.
summer. But I was in Romanian winter in jail. Yeah, jail was freezing. Let me see if I can get comfortable. Of course, the original jail ashtray is the floor.
I'm sorry, y'all. I couldn't do jail. Just like in one of my previous videos, I said, me and jail do not go together. I don't hang around nobody that could potentially get me thrown in jail. I don't hang around the cousin twice removed that knew somebody that knew somebody that knew somebody that's affiliated with somebody that could possibly, just out of affiliation, get me thrown in. I don't hang around them. I don't do nothing that'll get me thrown in jail. I don't be nowhere near items that could get me thrown in jail. If there's a situation or a circumstance or a place that I'm going to where I could come up with a scenario on how things could go left and maybe I could end up in jail, I'm not going. I tell people all the time, association is life or death. I've seen people go to prison, go to jail, die, or just end up in an unfortunate circumstance just from pure association. That's not even their lifestyle, and they got caught up in it. So I don't go nowhere near it. That would drive me freaking insane. I could not sit in a quiet room like that for years with no entertainment, no nothing, just laying there doing time, wasting time out of my life. I couldn't do it, man. I would lose my mind.
We've sentenced ourselves to jail. Woo! People are expecting like a really exciting live stream. Because jail sounds like an exciting story, but
it's boring. Boring! It looks boring.
wasn't.
Folks, I get bored real easy. I would have been like Andrew Tate, and I just would have been working out every day or something.
Day after week after month of monotonous waiting. We did get phone calls in jail, but we didn't get phone calls every day, so today's going to be one of the days that we have no phone calls.
Yeah, there were many phone callless days in jail.
Yeah, this is one of the days when we're saving our phone minutes.
Admit you're in jail.
Admit you're in jail.
I asked you first. Admit it. I, Tristan Tate, am a loser and went to jail. Admit it.
You went to jail.
We'll talk about me afterwards.
You went to jail for 3 months.
First, you have to admit you went.
And you didn't even do any crimes, so you're an extra loser. These mattresses, although they're very uncomfortable because we bought the cheapest mattresses we could, they are slightly more comfortable than the ones in jail.
We got all of our mail tomorrow morning, which means any super chat, all of them will be saved and given to us tomorrow morning with our mail delivery. Because that's when the mail comes.
Yeah, so good super chats.
So do you admit that
That's a good
you
point.
have done more jail than I have?
Tristan's like the bad boy brother. It wouldn't shock me if he's already been in jail before this event.
Admit you're the criminal.
No.
You've done more jail than me.
Neither of us have done any crimes in our life.
Yeah, but you've spent more time in jail as a percentage of your living years. Agreed?
I've spent a higher percentage of my life in jail than you have.
You fucking loser.
I told you I'm institutionalized.
Sucks to be
I'm
you.
institutionalized. I can't make it on the outside. I had to do this. People need to know people doing this for the award. So, originally, we played real Scrabble 2 or 3 times. About once a day.
Can y'all
And then
believe?
there was a word that...
Can y'all believe this is what they do in jail? Just sit there and talk or be in silence, waiting, just doing time. I got a brother who got out last year. I'm telling you, he was there. He was in there for 5 a whole. He might do a reaction video with me. I ain't gonna tell you who he is because I'm gonna have multiple faces revolving through here. At some point, but he did 5 years in prison. I can't see how he did it. I remember he told me that if it wasn't for me and his mom and his grandma, he probably wouldn't have made it through it. Because I remember I was writing them papers, sending them in the mail. Then when he finally got access to like email and all that, we were emailing each other back and forth over the years until he finally got out. Got to hug him, got to go hiking with him. I've seen him a couple of times. He's thriving. He found himself a woman. He's doing really well. But sometimes I'll ask him, how's it feel being out of there? And he's like, dude, it's like a dream. He was like, it's almost like every other day you lose hope, but you're still like kind of holding on, He was like, I don't know how to make that make sense, but he was like, being in prison ain't no joke, bro. You're literally fighting for your life almost every day, if not every week, if not every other day. So I can't imagine it.
Probably was a word, but we didn't have a dictionary to check if it was a word or not. So we went further and further down the rabbit hole to anything that sounded like a word. Couldn't count. I won that game.
I need gas money, but I don't get paid till next week. What should I do?
Don't even stress it.
2 triple word scores. I don't even know what the fucking word was. It was obviously complicated and genius.
Don't worry, we'll get out. We have court tomorrow.
Oh, I remember those days. But those 2 ladies did, in fact, let us out. God bless them. Where's my lighter? My cigarette's gone out. Which is unacceptable. Light your beard on fire. My beard's not long enough, I'll just burn my skin. I'm scared. You're too scared to light your beard on fire. Admit it.
If we lose a lighter, then we're devastated. Luckily.
No, we got another one. We got
Thought
2.
it was over for us. Our jail
We got 2 big lighters. Roll on deodorant, plastic cups, instant noodles. It's got the Bafana, but it's fine. Ugh. I'm going to sleep.
And now I have no faith.
I would have already probably ended this already just out of boredom, but like I'm just kind of taking it in on what's it like being in a jail cell, I'm just taking it in. I'm trying to relate because this will kind of better yet. This gave me a new video idea.
You do have a face, though. In fact, you have one of the most recognizable and famous faces in the world. You draw a bald man with a beard and sunglasses. It's a picture of Andrew Tate. If you were a bald man with a beard before who ever wore sunglasses, you've now stolen their look, and they'll be accused of trying to look like Andrew Tate.
And I have no legs.
You do have legs.
And I have no arms.
You do have arms. You're making stuff up.
Life's going pretty good for me. I have a face and legs and arms.
To be fair, that is a very good statement. Life is going good.
I mean, I'm in jail, but at least I have a face.
Yeah, some people don't have faces.
Now I have no head.
Back in the lair.
I'm gonna just let y'all look at that picture for a second. That is insane, man. I'm gonna stop right here. If you can't do the time, don't do the crime. I don't ever want to be in a room like that. Ever. You want to torture? You want to know the best form of torture? Just put me in a room with nobody and just silence. Put me in a silent room with nobody. That's the best way to drive somebody insane. I don't even know why people think it helps to put crazy people in a straitjacket in a fluffy room by themselves with no kind of human contact whatsoever. That makes them more crazy, if you think about it. I think that would make somebody even more crazy. That would make me crazy. Be sitting around, rolling around, talking to myself, not keeping track of time, don't know if it's day or night. That's miserable. That's just like going to a job every day thinking that this is the only answer and you have no other options. And due to the shift that you work, you come in with it dark outside, and then when you leave, it's still dark outside. It's like being on a hamster wheel, except worse. Because you can't go anywhere and do anything. You're just in a square box doing time. Watching time go by. It's crazy, man. What do y'all think about? Let me know what y'all thought about this, or what's your perspective? Are there any prisoners or ex-jail people that come across this video that might have something to say about their personal experience being in prison or jail? Leave it down in the comment section. I want to hear from you. I want to see it. And also tell me where y'all are from. If you stuck this video out all the way to, darn, it's been 18 minutes. It don't feel like 18 minutes. Yeah, make sure you like and subscribe. Tell me where you're from. And check out some of my shorts and stuff. I like doing the long form videos just as much as I like doing, well, almost as much as I like doing the shorts. But the shorts, I really enjoy those the most. But appreciate you guys for watching. Make sure you have a good day. And I'll see you later in the next video. Peace.